Alright, so welcome YouTube to Product Battle Season 3, Episode 26, Battle of the Frozen Pizzas, Part 2. Now, in this one I'm obviously doing the generic brands now. As of the recording of this first segment, I only have 4 brands, which either way it'll work out in the end if I can't get 5, but I want to say before I forget, the Family Dollar generic brand, which is like Chestnut Hill, I think. It does say microwavable pizza, but they also have like a oven method too. But all of these, I'm gonna do the oven method, so it's equal for all of the pizzas to be fairly compared. So I'll see you guys in the next segment whenever I go to start it all, whenever I show you which brand I selected first. Alright, so here's what the Chestnut Hill pizza looks like. Now, it reminds me of the Tostino's pizza, but either way, this was $1.50 for the pizza, which isn't bad. I guess it isn't real too bad for a personal pizza, size. So I'll see you guys when I go to review it. Alright, so let's review this now. Alright, so overall with this one, the dough is more chewy compared to the other pizzas that I've had, but overall there's like a little tomato flavor, which I would assume is from the sauce itself, but overall I don't really taste the pepperoni or cheese in this, but overall it was still pretty decent, but it wasn't my favorite. But I'd give this a 7.5 out of 10, so I'll see you guys in the next segment. Alright, so there's what the Giant Eagle brand looks like now. It wasn't in a box, but it did have like a cardboard piece under it with like plastic wrap around it, but this seems to be like a thin crust type of pizza, so I'll see you guys when I go to review it. Alright, so let's review this now. Alright, so overall the crust on this was hard, but it was still chewable, and to me there really isn't a whole lot of flavor other than like oregano, but that's all I really taste is oregano and like garlic powder. But overall this isn't really as good as I was hoping it to be, but I'd give this like a 6 out of 10. It's honestly not really my favorite one so far, but I would prefer the Chestnut Hill brand over this, so I'll see you guys in the next segment. Alright, so YouTube, here's what the Clover Valley brand looks like. I could only find it in thin crust, but to me it's still usable for the video, so I'll see you guys when I go to review it. Alright, so let's review this now. Alright, so overall the dough wasn't as thin as I was expecting it to be, but overall the dough itself is more of a crunchier type of dough, which I don't mind, but there really wasn't a whole lot of flavor going on with this. Like the pepperoni has a little bit of a flavor, but there isn't a real strong flavor from the cheese and sauce. So overall, I'd give this like a 7 out of 10 for the rating. So I'll see you guys in the next one. So I'll see you guys in the next segment. Alright, so there's what the Great Value brand looks like. So I'll see you guys when I go to review it. Alright, so YouTube, let's review it now. Alright, so overall with this, there really isn't a whole lot of flavor with it, but the dough is fluffier, which I kind of expected since it was a rising crust one. But overall, this is just like the others. Not a whole lot of flavor, but I'd say this is probably the best This is probably has the most flavor out of every one that I've reviewed. Like out of every one I've reviewed so far. So I would give it like a 7 out of 10. So I'll see you guys in the next segment. Alright, so here's what the Mama Cozzi's pizza looks like. Now, I'm pretty sure I pronounced the brand right, but this is Aldi's generic brand, so I'll see you guys when I go to review it. Alright, so YouTube, let's review this now. Alright, so overall this does have the best flavor out of all of these brands. I'm starting to wonder if I like mislabeled this as a generic brand, but I often associate a lot of the brands with Aldi, like a lot of the brands at Aldi's with as generic or cheaper brands. But either way, both of these frozen pizza battle videos are they're like more well balanced. I'm pretty sure I did 5 and 5 in each if I remember correctly. But getting back to this pizza, it has like more sauce compared to others, and I just like the cheese flavor more. But overall, I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10 stars. So this one will move on to Battle DiGiorno in the final battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.